Hi, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and this video is a tarot reading for the energy of Gemini. Now, I'm going to start out by smudging the decks, and let me get my Palo Santo here. So this reading is for the energy of Gemini, so not all Geminis are going to be going through the exact same thing at the exact same time. So this reading may not resonate with you. However, you can watch the video to the end, see if maybe there's a nugget of wisdom that you can take with you. Or if you would rather not, you can also check out some of my other videos and see if there's a title or a thumbnail that stands out to you. Maybe use your intuition a little bit to see if you can find a message that is resonating with you. All right. And remember that we can always call on the energies of any of the zodiacal signs at any time, just as we can call on a deity. So if we need some organizational energies, we can call on the energy of Virgo. If we need a little bit of self-confidence to help us with a speech, maybe we can call on Leo, who's got lots of that inner confidence. And you might even be a Leo who needs to work on that part of themselves, that part of yourself where you can express yourself more confidently, more clearly. So anyhow, sometimes finding an answer for a situation that we seek is a little bit more intense than we intend, and we've got to try all avenues to try to figure out how to live life on this crazy earth. So I'm here to help guide you or to help push you in a direction, to maybe point something out that you may not have noticed or may not have even thought of. And which is wonderful about tarot, because tarot is 78 different cards, and multiply that by 2 if you throw in the reversals. So so it's a great way of looking at a situation in a different light. All right, so let's see, energy of Gemini. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, earth energy, the King of Wands in reverse, air of fire, and then we've got the World upright, major arcana. Wonderful. Okay, so our major arcana card here, the World is basically the world. After you have gone through your trials and tribulations, after you've learned, you've accumulated wisdom, you are basically a new person. So you can experience the world in a different way. And the world signifies completion and achievement, and finally you've made it. So I'm seeing here that you've been working hard at something and you're about to experience the fruits of your labors. However, with this King of Wands in reverse, like I said, he's air of fire. All kings are air. And then with the wands thrown in, him being in the suit of wands, he is of fire. So he is a very passionate king, and he's a very he understands what it is. He knows what he wants to do, and he understands how to do it. So with this being in reverse, I'm seeing that you might be a little maybe even hesitant about doing something, maybe about going into this new world. You find that you have found that you've done a lot of work, and you might be a little hesitant as how you're going to operate now. And so what we're going to do is draw some cards from the Phantom Tarot deck. And I've done flip throughs of all 3 of these decks, by the way. And I will post those videos in the description box. And all right, so I'm going to split this. I almost said shuffle there. One more shuffle. I feel that is good. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. So we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and Two of Wands in reverse. Our major arcana here is the Devil. Let me show you your spread so you can see a little better. Our major arcana here is the Devil, and it is in reverse. So this work that you've been doing, I feel like you've overcome something. You have overcome the I feel like there was some kind of conflict, okay? There was some kind of, and I want to say there was a conflict within yourself. So I'm feeling that you've kind of overcome a conflict in that. Well, I see. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. And that's kind of indicative of group work, okay? Of people coming together, of putting all of um, their their work into what's the word? Conglomeration? No, it is cooperation. And so it's a cooperation of people coming together. And but like I said, I felt like there is conflict, and I believe that you overcame that conflict in a way where you were able to um, direct everyone within this project to go forward. So I don't feel this Devil is necessarily related to what it usually is, you know, the overindulgences and not really doing things for the betterment of yourself. I do feel that there was some issues, and this was not a very easily won Seven of Pentacles. However, with your tenacity and the strength that you possess, you were able to work with these groups, and you were able to get people to work together. And so perhaps that's why our King of Wands is in reverse here. So we've got the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords all in reverse. Very interesting. So far we have everything in reverse in this lower row down here. And all of our pages are Earth. So we've got Earth of Fire and Earth of Cups. So, and then with our Ace of Swords being in reverse, yeah, you know, you're very unsure of what to do, of how to head this. Perhaps what came of the end of this project is Page of Pentacles. My, okay, so now we have the Page of Pentacles, Earth of Earth, Ten of Wands, which is that burden card, and then the Seven of Cups, which is sort of our illusion card. So while this project has come to an end, Gemini, and you've overcome some great things, I don't necessarily see that you're in this spot that you saw yourself. I see that this may not be this may not be exactly what you thought it was going to be. You didn't really, with the Seven of Cups here being that card of illusions. It can also be a card of choice and everything, but it's kind of not really being grounded in this reality. So what I'm seeing happen here with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands is that you've been putting a lot of energy and a lot of work into this situation here. And it has brought you a sense of feeling of unease, and feeling that this is not exactly what you wanted it to be, which is why this King of Wands would be in reverse here. You know, you're just not completely in it. You're not really thinking that this is yours. You're not really feeling that this is your jam. And Yeah, that's what I see here, and you know, that's unfortunate because you did put a lot of work here. You put in some hard work, and it's ready to be put forward, and you overcame some adversity. But perhaps you were following someone else's dream, and this wasn't exactly what you wanted to do. This wasn't exactly the way you wanted to head the project. But the good thing is here is that you overcame something. And I think that is the silver lining of this cloud. This is a notch in your belt. And perhaps this is something that you just needed to work through. And it might perhaps even give you the confidence that you need to know that you can work in a difficult situation like that and see it come through the end, even though you weren't fully invested in it, even though your heart wasn't in it the way it should have been. You know, the emotion wasn't in it, the Page of Wands as well. You know, you just weren't very excited about getting this done. And this wasn't your truth. This wasn't your essence. But like I said, you overcame the adversity and you finished this, which is good. So kudos to you. Kudos for sticking with it. That's awesome. That's sometimes very hard, especially when our heart is not in it. But that says a lot about you. That says a lot about your capabilities and your capabilities as a leader, bringing these two groups or however many groups, people together, and getting things done. You saw it to the end. So I think that's a very admirable quality. And now that you know you can do that, your next project will be something that you can put your heart, your feelings, your essence into it, and you can see it to the end, and you can be completely happy with it. It will be yours as opposed to someone else's dream. All right, Gemini, let's see what the Jade Oracle has to say. This is Ocelot, which is Jaguar. All right. One of the most important animals for the ancient Mexicans was the jaguar. A nocturnal hunter and excellent swimmer, the jaguar symbolizes the night and the underworld and is associated with water. Usually spotted, but sometimes black, the jaguar is a symbol of power, and many deities sit atop a jaguar throne. While the eagle is considered masculine energy, the jaguar represents feminine energy. Jaguar brings you the power and understanding of the underworld, amplifying your intuition. You are invited to embrace your feminine side and the magic of the cosmos. The jaguar brings the energy of personal empowerment through divination and ritual. If you are a woman, this power is amplified. Above all, jaguars opens the door to transformation, assuring you that you can safely walk through the dark underworld. So that might have been tough for you to be able to overcome the situation here. It might have took some inner strength to be able to work with these opposing energies, to be able to get these groups and all these energies to work together. So, like I said, awesome job. Kudos to you. And you know, this is a notch in your belt, and this is going to help you in the future. You've done it once, you can do it again. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next video. Take care.